Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Everyone is all smiles. Great Sabre game last night, the big weekend ahead. And as usual, we have a very full show for you this morning with another reminder to join us Sunday night for a special presentation of the beloved musical, The Sound of Music. Now, last weekend, we traveled to Stowe, Vermont, where the real family settled. We'll be bringing you behind-the-scenes stories of the filming and the family, like this opportunity to sit down with Sam Trapp, Maria and Georg's grandson. Family get here to Stowe, Vermont.
So my father, Johannes, is the youngest child of Maria and the Baron, and he was actually born here in the United States. My grandmother Maria was pregnant when they escaped Austria, and my father was born shortly after they arrived here in the U.S.
Do people ask if the stars of the movie have ever come here? Have you met the stars?
Yeah, we get a lot of questions about, have we met Julie Andrews? Do we know the cast of the movie? And unfortunately, I have not yet met Julie, but I have heard nothing but good things about her. The cast who played the children, the 7 actors, have all spent time here. Dwayne Chase, who played Kurt in the movie, was here just a couple of years ago and actually came on one of our history tours incognito. And at the end of the history tour, I was able to introduce him to the rest of the group. That was really neat. But we have a strong bond, actually, with the cast from the movie. They jokingly refer to themselves as the non-traps when we all get together. But we do have a strong bond, and it's really great when they're able to visit. And they always help us move the cattle as well. I usually have to provide sensible footwear, but they love to go out and help with the farm chores when they're here.
Sam, what can you tell us about this beautiful property and now your brand new Von Trapp Brewing Company?
So yeah, so the lodge, you know, the family home became a hotel in 1950. It gradually evolved. My father and grandmother added on more buildings. My father created the first full-service cross-country ski center in the Americas here in 1968, so he's officially recognized for having started that. And then the brewery. My father really missed the crisp, clean, Austrian, Bavarian-style lagers that he would have in Austria. And so he started our first brewery in 2010, and then we expanded in 2015, and now we're distributing in 10 states, including Western New York.
Sam, what can you tell us about the real Maria and Georg, your grandparents?
My grandmother could be a little bit tough, but she was also very caring. She was a force of nature. She was a very strong woman, and I think what a lot of people don't understand is that she basically was orphaned as a child and really had to be very self-reliant and independent growing up. And the other thing is the family was not as wealthy. By the time they left Austria, they had lost most of their money in a run on the bank following the Great Depression. And so the family was actually, they were working more. They had rented out some rooms in the family home. And so, you know, they were a little bit more grounded, not sort of living the high lifestyle quite as much as was portrayed in the movie. But my grandfather was a baron, and he was a highly decorated, nationally known war hero from World War I. In Austria.
Sam, it's nice to know that your holiday traditions include music.
So the family is still musical. I've been developing my singing again with young children. I have a nice non-critical audience to practice at home, but we sing with our guests as well, particularly on Christmas Eve. That's a really neat evening for us, singing traditional Christmas carols, especially Silent Night, which was written in the state of Salzburg by Austrians. And when we sing that in German, we all get pretty choked up. We make sure to have some extra Kleenex with us on those nights. But we stress that we're singing with our guests. No, it's not a performance. I do have other cousins who sing professionally.